It had been a stormy night on the island of Sodor. Telegraph poles had blown down. Tiles had been blown off the station roofs. And branches had fallen onto the lines.
That's apparent, although I'm not sure why the music is sounding so whimsical. The island is in a haphazard state right now. Not sure that's the right tone. Either way, cleaning up required everyone to work harder than usual. This created competition, though, because they wanted to be called the most useful engine on Sodor from the big man. Thomas, of course, wanted to beat all of them.
Soon, all the engines were steaming away from Tidmouth's sheds. James went to Knapford Yard to pick up the workmen. Gordon went to the goods yard to collect telegraph poles.
Wow. Okay, who thought we were going to see the lumber mill again? Last time this was featured was back in Season 3's Henry's Forest. Thomas's job for this run was to deliver Farmer McCall's eggs. Thomas's mindset was to go, go, go. And Farmer McCall was like, no, no, no.
My eggs must be delivered safely, said Farmer McCall. So I am coming to make sure you go slowly and carefully. Slowly? Wheezed Thomas sadly. He wanted to finish his job quickly and make lots of journeys.
Okay, that ain't gonna happen. Especially with eggs of all things. Come on, Thomas, you should know that. Passengers may not be as delicate as eggs, but we have seen several episodes now where people get bounced around if the train isn't careful. So don't kid yourself there, Tommy boy. He could do a lot of damage if he doesn't take his time.
Thomas had to stop at a crossing. Gordon steamed by. Fastest and best, he chirruped. Gordon looked very happy. Thomas felt very sad.
Understandable, but that's what you gotta do, Thomas. At Maithwaite Station, Thomas saw James. According to him, James was already on his third run. I mean, yeah, he would be. James is a bigger engine and can go faster. This didn't help Thomas's mood, though. He wanted to have the rocket strapped to his back again like Thomas and the jet engine from Season 6. Especially after his next encounter.
Then Thomas saw Toby taking on coal in the siding. His trucks were full of roof tiles. Toby was having a wonderful day. I'm on my second journey, he whistled proudly. Thomas was very sad.
Oh gosh, yeah, that probably didn't make him feel good at all. The fact that Toby was getting work done faster than him made him feel awful. So, secretly, Thomas decided to speed up. Farmer McCall told him to slow down when he started to notice, but he didn't hear him. Thomas thought he knew himself well enough that he could speed and be careful. Yeah, well, apparently he doesn't know himself that well.
The eggs were breaking. Thomas came to a junction. He had to slow down. Stop, Thomas, cried Farmer McCall. You have broken my eggs. This time Thomas did hear Farmer McCall, and he stopped right away. Cinders and ashes.
Nice going there, knuckle buffers. Way to get Farmer McCall angry. Hopefully he'll get hangry and eat those eggs instead. I just want to know who stacked those egg crates so lazily. I mean, that one was teeter-tottering like a seesaw, like it was on the corner of the other crate. Don't they have little notches they fit into so they're locked in place? Gosh, sometimes I wonder more about the people on Sodor than the engines.
Only a few were broken. Now Thomas knew he had to go slowly, so he pulled away as gently as he could. Thomas headed for Brendam Docks. Suddenly he heard an impatient toot.
So after Thomas's scolding about being more careful as he should have been doing all along, he maintained his speed the whole ride until the eggs were delivered. Sorry, James, deal with it. But what was that line Angelis said earlier? Luckily only a few eggs were broken? I guess Farmer McCall needs some glasses because the whole crate of eggs was gone bye-bye. But they didn't go to waste.
Farmer McCall gave the broken ones to me, and I love having scrambled eggs for my tea. You, Thomas, he added, are a really useful engine. Thomas just beamed.
Oh, that's rich. Top Hat had the smashed dirty eggs that Thomas broke. Sounds sanitary. This episode was fine. The narrative wasn't really new per se because Thomas should already know about being careful when it comes to fragile cargo. All engines should know that to some degree. But it also wasn't bad because it had some interesting moments too, like having Farmer McCall playing in more than just one scene. And the fact that viewers now know Top Hat will eat any kind of food that's given to him. Just kidding, that's kind of stretching it. I guess another interesting thing is that this title was already used a season ago, except it was about Percy in a totally different scenario. Surely we can't be out of title cards already. The music was a nice listening experience. Welk and Hartshorn throw in their usual incidental music as well as alternating speeds with Thomas's theme throughout the story. The visuals was another part that was different. The camera angle used when Gordon and James left Tidman's sheds was unique. It kind of resembled that of a fisheye or a wide-angle lens as they got closer. I'm not saying more shots like this should be used though. There was also the lumber mill, the McCall farm, and the intersection from Season 7 returns too. I also like the facial swap that was done at the crossing. It's easily missed, which shows how far editing has come from the ones like Thomas and Gordon from Season 1. Next episode is As Good as Gordon. Thanks for watching.